All right, kids, I'm back. I don't know how for long, or I don't know how long for, but I'm here now. All right, kids, I'm back. I'm chewing on something right now. Good morning. This is JLJ this morning. Thank you very much. I haven't done this in so long. Thanks to those who joined me last night. I did a JLJ this evening last night if you missed it. It was impromptu, nothing was planned. Let's see who comes on this morning. Sorry. So Matt, how you feeling? Beef rashes. I'm chewing something. I'm waiting to see what Matt says. I saw your post this morning. Saw you less wobbly. So your foot got cold? That's not good. Are you drinking lots of water? This coffee's good this morning. Cheese and crackers. It's really good. It's sunny but cold here in Los Angeles. Sunny but cold. We're hanging in there. Foot locked up. Oh, foot locked up. At least it got cold. It was frozen. Foot locked up. Ugh. Feet stuff. Not my favorite. As everybody knows. But we need our feet because that's a very important part of our equilibrium. It's so crazy. We need the feet. I saw The View yesterday, and they had Wilson Cruz and Homegirl on it from Discovery. I thought of you because they were praising Whoopi, and Whoopi was praising Nichelle Nichols. I thought that's how it's supposed to be. I love it. Generation, 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 and how Star Trek really is and what it does. And Star Trek is very different than Star Wars. People, it's very different mindset, feeling, everything. It's very different. When people put them together, I'm like, there's no putting them together opposite each other. So they're two totally different universes and two totally different themes. So I never understood that. Too much. Too much. I thought that was very cool. And yes, I'm excited for the new Doctor, the Black Doctor. He looks good. It looks really good. The trailer's really good. It'll be on Disney Plus. No, I'll be doing a Doctor Who after show. There's some shows I watch for fun. I don't want to turn everything into an after show. People are asking me. I'm like, no, there's some shows that are just for me, and that's it. See. You can't wear. Oh, I guess you can't really wear shorts. Like you could, but it's cold probably where you are. Um, so some exciting stuff. I know there's a lot. Last time we were telling all these shows are out there. I can't get to everything. I haven't watched any of the soaps this week yet, and it's Wednesday, and I haven't watched a single soap. Even though I know kind of what's going on a couple of them because everybody posts everything. I made a mistake yesterday. Last night after I got off of here, I was laying in bed. I didn't have enough energy to watch TV, so I was like, I'll scroll online until I fall asleep, which I did. I went on Twitter X and I shouldn't have. Oh my god, I should have went on there. It is Something else. Nobody's happy. Nobody. Like nobody's happy. Nobody's happy on any side. It seems like really, there are a few loin. Did I say loin? Oh my god! As Sherry comes in, I don't know why I said loin. I don't know where my mind is. Oh my god! What's loan? Is what I'm trying to say. Oh god! There are so many lone voices out there who are speaking the truth, but the rest, everybody else is cuckoo crazy for Cocoa Puffs. I'm just like, I'm staying out of all of it. No thanks. I'm not even I'm nope. Not even for funsies, not even for shits and giggles. I am staying out of all of it. None of it is just it's all oh my god, it's so nobody's happy. Right, I'm sorry, especially GH crowd right now. I'm like, that crowd is crazy talk. I'm like, I'm staying out of that one too. You guys are just like, you guys are not. This is no bueno. You are not in. You're just. Yeah, it's. That's why I'm scared for the gates. I'm scared for it. People are excited and putting a lot into this show, and I'm like, what if it doesn't live up to your expectation? Not you in the chat, but the royal your. There's my friend Devin Knights. Hi, Devin Knights. Um, it is. I mean, I seriously was going through and reading and reading and reading and reading, and I'm like, this shit is crazy. I'm sorry for my potty mouth language this morning, but this shit is crazy. What the fuck is going on? I thought you're supposed to go online, get together. I was never. Some of you guys may remember Television Without Pity and feel those message boards from the '90s. I was never a part of them. I heard they were a mess back then. I just never. I just for so long I didn't do online because I didn't want. I heard it was kind of bonkers. People say no, it's people get together and they talk about things they like together and all this stuff. And I'm like, if that's how it used to was, it ain't anymore. There's Black Love. Hi, Black Love. I love all the blackness you're giving me this morning. I always accept all the blackness in me all the time. Wait, what I say? Oh yeah, folks, I'm trying to raise some money. $205. I want to give Jason Jose and Kayla Roney thank you last night for their contributions. So we're still gonna see any amount. Any amount is good. I don't know what that is. Voicemail. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. Any amount is any amount. I put in the chat the place you can give to. Um, I'm scared for the gates. I'm scared for it because it's like one wrong step, and it ain't fast enough either. If it ain't fast enough, if it ain't this enough, it ain't black enough, it ain't this. I mean, like people are going to look at. I'm telling you, I'm calling it now. I'm time stamping it now. April 3rd, 2024. If it's not black enough, or if the people are too light skinned, or not enough dark people, or if it's too old or too young, or I'm just telling you, the soap Twitter is going to go bizarre. They're going to go bonkers on it. And all those folks, you can see the receipts, and they're just like, "We are so happy." Nah, I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm really scared. And Devin, you are correct. And all of us who are writers and people who content creators, you have to take things take time. Yes, you have to grab people a little bit too in the beginning, like a book. Usually, the first paragraph you want to grab them in there. But to tell an effective story, it has to take time. You have to find. You're allowed. I mean, before people start yelling at me, you're allowed not to like stuff. I get it, or not to be like, well, I don't know that twist. But what happens just like seeing it play through? I mean, the emotions that you're feeling, you're supposed to be feeling. I always tell you all the time. If you're thinking that's a strange turn, you should feel it. They want you to feel that way. Thank you, Terrence Matthews, for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, the Terrence. I'm gonna read Terrence's thing in a second. Let me read that. I'm just gonna write this down. Everybody's texting me all of a sudden. Leave me alone. Um, I already hate tampering with Sonny's Bill storyline. I don't want to see it, huh? And I think Terrence, you're supposed to feel that way, right? Because that's really bad that someone's tampering with someone's life like that. Remember, it happened to Morgan. I think you're supposed to hate the storyline in a sense. But Terrence, you're gonna keep watching, right? You're still gonna keep watching and see what happens, right? That's just how, I mean, you're supposed to feel that way. Like I said, it's like the emotions that are coming out. You're like, yes, hi Daisy Flower. You're supposed to kind of feel a little like uneasy, and but it's a storyline. Let's see what it does in the long run. It may give us some really amazing performances. It may bring us some unexpected stuff. I mean, I'm just thinking this is all new. It's only been a week and a half of new writing. I'm like, people are just like, but I think, but you're supposed to hate it. That's why I tell all the time. You're supposed to. You're absolutely correct. And then you're gonna watch it. You'll see how it plays out. But there are folks like change the channel. I'm fast forwarding, and I'm doing. I'm like, well, it just started. Let's see. I think, and then what's killing me also is maybe I'm a different kind of person. There's only one character that I've ever hated. Like I like literally like legitimately. There's only one character. You guys who longtime fans. I'm not saying his name because I don't want to say his name. You know, I hate the character. Only one time. Only one person. That's it. But everybody else on all these shows, I don't hate them so much. I just don't. I don't think that serious. They're imaginary characters that I watch on TV that I go through the ups and downs with them. I just don't feel that either super loyal or super hatred. And I'm seeing online, hi, Miss Ethel, online, people are losing their shit. They just hate a character so much. Folks, Laura Wright and Carly's not going anywhere. Maurice Bernard is not going anywhere. There are certain characters that are part of General Hospital. They're not going anywhere. Whether you like them or not, they're not going anywhere. So wishing them gone, being upset they have major storyline, they are number 1 and 2 on the call sheet. So my thing is, let's stop watching the show. If you don't want to see Carly or Sonny or mentions of them, then don't watch the show anymore. They're the lead. They're the leads of the show. It's like my whole thing is like it's like watching Grey's Anatomy. Going, I don't like where her leads are on that show. I don't watch that show. But you know what I mean? It's like watching All in the Family and not liking the 4 main characters. Like it's just that's what it is. I don't say it. Like that's the way like Carly and Sonny and Jason, Jason, it's I try to tell people, and if you came to my Zooms, I told you this in my Zooms, Sonny and Carly are not coming back together again. Jason and Carly are endgame. I've said that. I try to warn some folks, get them ready. They are endgame. That's how they played it before they left. And I knew they were gonna play that when they came back. That's what they want. The show feels that's where they want to go. I mean, and you have a right to go. I don't want to watch this shit. I don't want to see this, and not watch it. There's shows I stopped watching. I didn't care. I didn't care for the whole direction. That's legitimate. Also, there's sometimes a show really in your eyes changes so much. You're like, I don't even find anything enjoyable on it. So you start watching. Walking Dead was that for me. I started watching Walking Dead after season 9, I think. And that was it. All my characters were killed off. Basically, I didn't like the way direction it went. It wasn't exciting to me anymore. Instead of hate watching it, I stopped watching it. Period. Because it is up to you. You you have the choice. Soaps and any TV show on television, it's like it's supply and demand. Right. Watching all my children hating Erica Kane. Watching Watch to Live and hating Vicky Buchanan. Like there's just people, they are the leads of the show. It's just like any other show, they're the leads. You can't I mean to me it's just preposterous. I'm seeing this just they hate her, they hate Mr. Narrator. Okay, so okay, but that the show's been about them for decades. There's nothing new. The writers were going to come in and go, since the people on Twitter don't want Carly, we're going to erase her and not do anything with her. She's a major part of the story. I'm just like, I mean, what did you expect? That's what's happening. So fast forward through the scenes, whatever, but that's what they're gonna do. To me, I have fast forward through a few scenes. I can get behind that I wasn't like Johnny and Drew. Oh, I wasn't either. I wasn't a fan. Johnny and Drew. I wasn't a fan of Drew at all. But again, I'm like, he was a placeholder until Jason came back. We all know that. He was a placeholder. Yeah, Daisy Flower. I'm seeing all that. I feel like I'm seeing not even just for Carly stuff, just like I'm seeing on all the shows, nobody seems to be happy. Everybody's screaming at each other. I'm like, what happened? I don't mind a playful snark. I don't mind some shade, but it's like just downright just mean shit happening on there. Exactly. In the 80s, it was Robert and they were Luke and Laura, they were all the leads. The leads change. And each writing regime and producing staff they have their own favorites. And they pick and whoever's been, and there's also seniority who's been there a long time, and also people's schedules. We don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I know some stuff because I'm friends with some of them, but some of them don't want to be on full time. Some of them have other jobs they're doing. Some are on other shows. It's nowadays. It's a lot. And people are like, I wish I had more Wally Kurth on days. I wish I had more Wally Kurth on GH. Doesn't matter. He doesn't want to do one show. He wants to do both shows. He's having fun. So each show writes him in when he can. That's his choice and the show's choice. The show's agree to it. There's a lot of things happen behind the scenes. We don't know what's going on. Why people are there, but it's just they change. People, I mean, over the years, things change, and I have to remind myself, as long as everybody online is just a small part. It feels big, but it's not. There's not a million people online talking about General Hospital or 3 people online. There's not. So, and I know a lot of people who are not even online who love the show or who just watch the show because that's their habit. And their storylines they like that the people on Twitter are screaming and yelling about, or on Facebook groups going to town on. But there's not. I mean, there's a whole. It's just a small part. It's a loud part, but it's a small part of the big picture of who is actually watching the show. And that's why, and you have to understand, soaps are business, it's television. Any talk is talk. You're like, the ratings are going to go down, and they made a big mistake. And like, there's no mistakes. There's no mistakes. There's no mistakes. They're choosing they're mapping it out. They're totally mapping it. They're mapping it out. They're totally mapping it out. I mean, Cobb. And so they're mapping out the way they want to, and that's the deal. Robert can't do action anymore. Right. John said, yeah, there's a problem. They do a little too much John than they do because I agree with you on that. Terrence says, I just thought of something. Kiki, Nell, and Willow are all sisters. Yes, they're all sisters. And Michael Smith, all 3 of them. There's a whole side of that family, Terrence. They could have, I mean, Silas was their father. Think of that. Nell and Ava, Ava and Nina both were the same man. Remember, they were the same man. So there's a whole thing there. Twitter is a mess. Liaison is not happening. It's not. Neither is J Sam. It's not happening. I just think it's I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I just all I know is I went online and it's not. I didn't engage because it's not fun at all on either side. They're huge supporters, a big giant. So I'm saying with this new soap opera, The Gates, I'm very nervous because no show can be all things to all people. It can't. It just can't. It's impossible. And so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But I don't want to turn this into a General Hospital show because everybody watches General Hospital. This is my morning show. I just wanted to bring up that it's completely the online world. It's just completely a lot, and I really am sad about that. You guys come in here, we have like regular conversations. Nobody is going off on each other. We have safe conversation here. We may not always agree on stuff, and it's fine. I'm like, you can do that, but you guys in my chats at least say things you like and not just all the things you don't like. So like, it's a little balance in there somewhere. And I like that. It's like, I mean, there has to be some kind of balance. I mean, it's like, and then it's crazy. It's not, it's outrageous that people are, you watched me as I came on this morning. And I said last night I might be able to come on this morning. So I'm here this morning. It's just it ain't gonna change. And so I just think folks, but I know folks are gonna watch. People say I'm not gonna watch anymore. They're gonna watch. I have no shook up One Calls to Heart. They're doing the same thing. Hi, Laura B. Thank you. I am. I'm getting there. Like I said, there's times I'm just a little too tired and everything. I used to go on Dating Confidential. See, Dating Confidential, I have a long, arduous history. And I don't even know how it began because I was an AfterBuzz TV and I was nice to everybody. I was like, new kid on the block, whatever. And they were so mean to me for a long time. But as of recently, there are several of people who are from, they're very nice to me now. We've had great talks and we support each other. So I don't know how it changed. I don't know what changed or people left or something, but there's some folks over there that actually I really like a lot. And they're very cool. And we've done some red carpets together for the subway, things like that. So it's like I have a very interesting history with them, almost very soapy. But I have not been to the message board, so I have no idea. I've never seen the message board. So folks, thanks for the likes. I'm trying to get back to the swing of this a little bit. I've been on 21 minutes. Trying to raise some money, so any amount you want to give, I will completely accept. It will all go towards a couple of bills I can't pay because I haven't been working. And I put in a chat underneath the video, PayPal, Zelle, CashAPP, or Venmo. Any of those work. I mean, like I said, any amount you can give. And hit the like button also. I see I have 10 likes and 25 watching. Good morning to everybody. Happy Wednesday. But yeah, I've not been on to the message board since or anything, but there's a couple of folks there I really like. They're cool peeps. And they haven't, and as of late, they have not done anything negative towards me. So we're on good standing right now. But I could always change, of course, right? You never know how life goes. But I mean, and a lot of these. See, I was never a soap blog reaction place. I've never did that. So that's a whole other world. I mean, Twitter is my first, and Facebook was my first exposure to this kind of stuff. I was there. Reddit too. I read on Reddit a couple times. I haven't been on Reddit in years. I don't have a Reddit account somewhere. But I heard Reddit's just as bad. I heard it's worse. But I know some of these Facebook groups. Oh my God. Like I said, this When Calls the Heart starts on Sunday. Them Hardys are still divided from 5 seasons ago. People are holding on. They're just like, and wishing the show will go down. And that's why the ratings, like, everything's fine. Everybody's fine. The show's winning and the ratings needs to win. Save the soaps. I don't want the soaps to be off the air. I don't care if it's a storyline I don't like. I don't want the soaps off the air. I want the soaps on the air. That's what they do. The soaps are as American as apple pie. On the air. But you guys know, like David Flowers and Chad say, yes, you guys know. I will call out some stuff. But my stuff is usually like real life stuff relating to soaps. Like the hiring of people, colorism, ageism, where the gays, like that kind of stuff. Not to the petty shit of like Carly likes gays. I don't care about that. I don't, you guys. Let's do a poll. I haven't done a poll in a long time. Let's see. Engage your audience. Okay, so I have a poll. Which place is worse? Twitter X Facebook, Reddit. Oh, yeah, vote in the poll. Which place is worse? Is Twitter, X, Facebook, Reddit, or other? Other could be anything else. IG, message boards, whatever. So let's see. I'm just curious what you guys all saying. Yes, I'm telling you guys, it is. I haven't watched this week's shows, so if you're talking about this week's shows, I haven't watched any of them yet. I don't know what's going on, so I can't comment. Again, I'm not trying to make this into a soap show. This is my I just want to bring that up. I'm like, nobody's happy. So basically, Twitter and Facebook. We got Twitter and Facebook. Okay, so far. So if you can't vote, vote in the poll. But yeah, I don't know what. I haven't watched any of this week yet, so I can't even comment. Sorry, kids, can't comment yet. But looking forward to watching. I'm looking forward to watching. I don't know. They said the Gates that's coming out next year. Good luck. Good luck. Now, folks have asked me what we're doing a Gates after show. Not sure yet. I don't know. I'm not gonna do it by myself, so I'm just not doing that. But after shows are funny because you have to find people who will do it, and you have to have a commitment to doing it. It's gonna be on Sunday. If I do it, it'll be on Sunday. And we need a commitment. I don't even know if I can watch 5 soaps and talk about them. I don't know if I can do all that. I am kind of it's coming along. It is coming along. Thank you, Duan. It's coming along. I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna have issues for like another month or two, but I'm getting there. But I am resting when I need to rest. That's very important, folks. When I tell you to rest, rest. Well, Ethel's cover is commenting on something, Duan, to you because I haven't watched anything yet. So she's commenting to you. So far, it looks like Twitter, Facebook is close. It's not a landslide. So far, it's not a landslide. It's very close. With Twitter slightly ahead. I've had some bad stuff on Facebook. I had a stalker on Facebook because he had like a comment. He didn't like that I liked. I remember his name and everything. I liked the new CW Dynasty. He didn't like that I liked it and went crazy. Went crazy at me. Terrence says, once I grow to love a series or franchise, I grow a tolerance for it if it has a bad storyline, season, or installment. I'm not going to drop it unless it stays that way. That's how I am too, Terrence. Like I said, Walking Dead, I just finally was done. I mean, I watched it for 8, almost 9 seasons, and then it just wasn't the same anymore. I don't. And then when I heard later, a lot of people left it. But other series, I watched like Lost. Ooh, seasons 3 and 4 were a little rough. I stuck with it, and I like season 5 better. So yeah, you're right. There's some shows have slumps. Some shows have seasons that aren't the greatest, and some come back. They do. That's very true. Some make it through. And remember the show Heroes? Love the first, second season. Third season sucked. I watched it. Twin Peaks when it came back, I watched it. It sucked. Um, what else? Dexter. I like the new reboot. I watched it. Like just certain things you just watch it. You like certain things, you know. I watched 24 on all 8 seasons of it. Some of those seasons were a little too much. They were nice jumping in, and Dynasty was okay. They like to take it down your own. Yeah, it was. But my point was, I thought so. Devin, I thought of all the soaps that could never redo a Dynasty. I said to my brothers, like, they could. I go, no, but Dynasty was 80s and opulence. But to me, they shut my mouth. They actually, to me, they made it work. And it became this irreverent show with twists and turns, and I loved it. I thought it was great. My take on Dominique Devereaux, with Michael Michelle, yeah, they made her a loser too much. She wasn't an equal, and that's what bothered me about Dominique Devereaux. She wasn't an equal. So they had her win towards the end, but it was a long process. It was like, why is the black woman the one that's always not making it or whatever? So yeah, her take was dicey at best, but I liked everybody else. I liked the new Alexis, I liked the new Fallon, I liked everybody. I liked the show. So I thought it was good. So for me, I was in. But there are folks who hated the new Dynasty, and I got why. Yeah, in the broke route, right? In the broke route too, exactly, Devin. But no, I knew why people didn't like it. I totally got it. But it's like, but why are you attacking me because I like it? That's what I'm kind of saying. Each of us in this chat may like or not like something, but if we like it, who cares if you don't like it? Then why are you attacking us that we like it? How could you like it? What's wrong with you? This is like, and they make up lies. And I was like, no, it's not the point. I like this part of the storyline. I'm okay with it. I was like, well, what the F? So anyway, like I can like the new Dynasty, you can not like it, okay, and life goes on. We can have a debate, which I did with this guy. But he wanted to keep going and going, and then I blocked him. Then I stopped talking to him, and then I stopped talking to him, and then it was crazy. He just kept going and going and going and going. And I was like, I'm done. I said, my whole life isn't, I guess my whole life isn't soap operas. Sorry, this isn't. I have a full life that nothing to do with soap opera. So I guess I don't have, that's just not what I'm doing 24/7. And I was going on my life, and he was like, no, Mr. Lott's ignoring me. I'm like, yeah, because I have nothing to say. I have nothing to add. It's very clear you don't like the show. I made it very clear that I like it. There's nothing, you're not going to convince me. I said that one time. I said, you're not going to convince me to like it, not like it. So let it go. And he would not let me. I blocked him finally, all this stuff. It was crazy. I wasn't scared or anything. Just it was more like such a nuisance. Me, Jeff. Yeah, like, well, since you guys are all telling me what you don't like about the show. See, nobody likes anything. So for all the comments on New Dynasty is negative. Nobody gets all about the negative stuff. That's what's wrong. I think we're all broken. Everybody's broken. Okay, this is what we're gonna do right now. So far, it looks like Twitter's worse. I guess on some level, but it's not a landslide. Okay, okay. For the next 10 minutes to 9:40 my time, only positive comments in the chat. Let's try that for a second. I want only positive comments, nothing negative. Let's see if that helps. Because I remember I did this thing once. If you're a longtime viewer of mine, I came on here one morning. It was just negative, shady, yelling at people, and I got high ratings. That didn't make me feel good. It didn't. I was like, oh, they want me to be mean, James, and they love it. But I'm not gonna. I said, no, I'm not gonna be mean, James. It's not what I do. I comment on stuff, but I'm not gonna be just mean, James. I was like, but that was disheartening. I literally had like big views when I was like being mean to people. I'm like, that's not good. You guys want to see train wrecks? Jesus. So next 10, I'm gonna time it. Next 10 minutes. The next 10 minutes. I said I can't. Me, Cobb. You just don't understand. I just said positive comments. It's already broken already. It's already been broken. So the circle. We're gonna try this again. Positive comments only. But yes, I know there are dangerous people out there with screw loose, but nothing I can do about it. I'm a public figure, and nothing I can do about it. I've had stalkers. I've had death threats. I mean, Cobb. I've had all that over the last 17 years in the career. So yes, I do know there are people, but nothing I can do about it. I mean, nothing I can do about it. I'm a public person. Nothing I can do about it. But I'm trying to do positive comments. Positive comments. Positive comments. That's what we're going to try it again. Positive comments. Duan, Grand Show and Dynasty wasn't Dynasty talk about Thirst Trap. Yeah, okay, see that's a positive comment. So yes, Duan. I was never into him. But he can be hot, I guess. But I mean positive comments about anything. That doesn't mean about Dynasty. I mean, I'm not trying to get a Dynasty talk, but just but it's like it's just it's anything. Um, what's for lunch today? I have no idea, actually. I like Alexis on a new Dynasty. I am a Carly and Jason like Dex becoming a cop. That's positive. Okay, there we go. I didn't want to say that, but I think what last time was just TV entertainment. What's that? It's a positive about anything. It's going to be about Dynasty, the new Dynasty, about anything. So some positive comments like this. We got 8 minutes. That's some positive comments. We gotta try that we gotta do that every once in a while. We gotta do that. Just kind of wash them out. Because it's so easy just to go straight to the negative, isn't it? Oh my God. Okay. Daisy Flower. That sounds like a half positive comment. Oh my God. I mean, no, Daisy Flower. I mean, that is a positive comment in quotes. It is positive. But I'm like, hi, Bonnie. How are you, Bonnie? Um, I will say before I get to the next ones, I love this is a positive comment. I love the new song between Beyonce and Miley Cyrus. I love it's on heavy on repeat. I love the song. I never put them together. Love the song. Love this. I'm glad it's a big hit. That is my positive comments. To Bonnie S's comment, I'm very excited about Gwen Calls the Heart. It starts on Sunday. I will do reaction videos, and we're setting up interviews again because now there's no strike. So interviews will be coming soon. I'm very excited, Bonnie. So make sure you check me out. With that, Matt Litchfield has a positive comment. The fan attendee feedback page for Daytime Pride 24 went live this morning. I know there was a fan attendee feedback page. Okay, where is it live, and what is that? What does that all mean? There we go. We got some positive comments. There we go. More, please, more. Let's have some more positive comments. I love it. Now it's all silent. Nobody has anything to say. The chat is slow. I typed you before you said it's a statement. Chat's slow. Okay, so I will amend. See, I give you positive. I will amend my comment to Mikab because she typed it before the positive comment came in. So I see. I'm a big person. I can do that. I can say I will amend the comment. So now, Meek write something positive. Now that we know that was before, so now write something positive. There you go. Terrence Matthews, I wasn't feeling it at first, but I'm starting to like this Pikeman storyline and direction it's going. Very good. There you go. It's a good positive comment. And that's very true. It's like sometimes you're like, I'm not sure. Watch it play out. You never know. There is a fan feedback link at the top of the Spectrum Celebrity Events webpage. Okay, there you go. Now, Mika, there you go, Mika. Here we go. I am blessed to wake up and see another day. Positive. Yes, I love that. I know it's hard for folks to say positive stuff, but I know we can all do it. And I'm so glad you woke up today also, Meek. See how nice that is? A positive comment. I like hope on both being stronger. I do too, Daisy Flower. I do too. Duane says, I'm curious how Beyonce's country album is because we all know Beyonce can sing. So you haven't listened to it yet? I actually like I like her album. I like it. Love Valentine being the head of Pike makes a lot. Me too. Like that. Also good. I love it. This is great. Positive comments coming in. I love it. This is great. But let's make this feel good. It's Wednesday. It's hump day. Let's feel good today. Let's Let's like just spread the love, spread it, spread it. I love it. I'm here with you this morning. That's a positive comment. You guys are here with me this morning. I haven't done a live in a week or so. I haven't done a live besides last night. I haven't done a live. I think that should try whatever genre she wants. I agree. Also, Daisy Flower brings up a really good point that, um, as an artist, I'm also an artist myself. You shouldn't be confined to one thing. And if you grew up in the '80s and '90s, there are a lot of folks who would cross genres. Michael Jackson, Prince, Madonna, they did all kinds of music, all kinds of music. Every album was something different. And it was normalized. It was just like, oh, here's their new album. So you play it. If you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. I mean, like Lionel Richie wrote country songs for Kenny Rogers. He did country songs. So I guess like, but he also did pop songs. He also did R&B songs. It's this thing where we should be able to put out something we want to put out as an artist. And if the public will tell you if they want to receive it or not. And that's how you learn. Some albums flop. Some things don't work out. Okay. And the artist goes, okay, I'm gonna try something else. Or go back to what I was gonna do. You know, that's kind of how that works. So I want this to be a big hit because apparently it's bringing a lot of other Black country artists attention. So that's good. We need more Black folks in the country charts. And so, and in the country spectrum, they've always been there. There's Black folks there all the time. It wasn't just Charlie Pride. There are a lot. So I think this is great if it brings attention to other country artists out there who, because I tell you, as a content creator, as a creative, everything is about exposure and people seeing what you do is valid. That's what it is. That's how you get famous and stardom and success, is that someone gets you get seen, and that's how you get up there. So this is like 7 Black country artists who are now getting attention. I'm like, good. It's just Mickey Guyton who's been doing stuff too. So I'm like, so that's great. So I love it. Colleen Z, love her also. Great. I love that positive comment. It's great. It's wonderful. Yes. She has energized things on the show. And of course, we know Colleen Zink's an Emmy-nominated actress who we know can act. So that's wonderful. I totally agree with you. Terrence says, I like that. Valentine is still a scumbag for a long time. He's the scariest cast I hated. That there's like a good guy. That's positive. Yes, that's a positive comment. Yes. We'll see what this new regime does. We'll see what they decide to do. James Patrick Stewart, speaking of positivity, James Patrick Stewart is a wonderful actor, and we know he can pull it off. We know he can pull it off. There's Crystal. Hi, Crystal. We're trying to talk positive this morning. It's not easy, Crystal. We're trying to be positive talkers this morning, say only positive things. I'm tired of negative stuff. It's not helping me ingesting all this negative energy out there. I'm trying to get better. Yes, I am, and I'm also trying to raise a little money, of course, because I've been working. So any amount anybody wants to give, please feel free to give. I want to thank Terrence for his super chat earlier, and he's been chatting in the chat here. Ethel says, I want the new writing machine. I want the new writing machine to put everyone's personality back like they were. I guess that's not, well, is that a positive comment or is that a negative comment or is that somewhere in between? Because I don't know yet. I don't know if that's positive or not. I can't say definitively if that's positive or negative. That's a statement. I want the new regime, right? Put back everyone like they were. I guess maybe because I'm confused as to what does that really mean? Everybody put it back the way they were. You stumped me on that one, Ethel. You stumped me on that one. I'm stumped by your statement, and if it's positive, I can't tell. I can't definitively say. Things is harder than I thought. It's a state. It's a statement. I want the new writing machine to put everyone's personality back like they were. I have to sell that one, Miss Ethel. You would stump me, Ethel. I think I'm smart. I have degrees and shit. What happened? Like, what's going on? I can't. You, Ethel has broken me this morning. I can't. I don't know what's going on there. Um, it broke me in a funny way. In a funny way. It made me chuckle, Ethel. So I guess it's slightly on positive. Made me chuckle. Can we sing together? We are the world together. You know, that's not one of my songs. I don't sing "We Are the World." That's Black Hope Nine. But I may sing a song this morning. You'll find Ashley's story interesting on Y&R. That's a positive comment. I like that. Very good. I'm liking so far what they're doing with Ashley's storyline. We know Emmy winner Eileen Davidson can do multiple personality. We know that already from Days of Our Lives. We know that. So that's a very good positive. Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing her work this week. I haven't watched any soaps this week, so I cannot comment on this week's soaps because I have not watched. Yeah, that's a good positive comment. I like that. Feel like positive. That's a Crystal. I'm trying. It's like Crystal. I'm trying to do this. Where's for this morning? So I said all I see online is negative. So this morning I'm trying to get some positive comments going, and it's a little harder than I'm seeing. I mean, we're not everybody's not talking as much. I'm seeing everybody's kind of like quiet. They have nothing positive to say, and that's sad. They have nothing positive to say. I'm like, come on. Nothing to be soap operas. It can be anything in the world. It's not a soap show. This is my morning show. So there's nothing to be soap opera. Be anything you want. Um, I think Davis is singing, but I want her. Yes, she is. I mean, that's a great. Now that's a great positive comment. Yes, Emmy two-time Emmy winner Eddie Davidson is working that storyline. Yes, she is. All right, so I look forward to seeing what she does this week. I am looking forward to it. I'll probably watch everything this week. I'll probably just binge watch everything this weekend. I'm just too out of it. I used to just exercise with my clients. I was okay. Every morning, you got to say 4 positive things in a row, and some people they couldn't do it. I think about anything. You can say the sky is blue, and I love it. I mean, people had a hard time figuring out how to say positive stuff. It's like I mean, we all can get mirrored in the whole. Like I don't like this, and I don't like that, and I mean, the world ain't helping any either. It ain't helping any. I mean, it's like it's totally contributing to the negativity. But I'm like, we have to counter that a little bit sometimes. I'm like, so I'm trying to do the. So I'm gonna try to do the positive. Okay, I'm gonna change the title of this to the positive show. You guys are gonna hate me after this. Be like, I am so tired. If James says positive one more time, I'm gonna come to the screen and slap him. I'm changing it. The positive show. There we go. I'm gonna try to be positive today. The negativity.
Did you waste time building the work schedule every week? Do
I do want to tell you. Yeah. I do want to tell you, thank you for watching my last two daytime todays. The numbers are amazing. Thank you. Happy anniversary, General Hospital. 61 years. Thanks for listening or watching my GH mini spotlight on that. Thank you very much for that. Also, another very positive comment. GH 61 years, kids, longest running program on television. Okay, I'm glad enough Kim was coming back to Scream. I didn't see the last one. I need to watch that one. I've seen all the others. I need to see that first, so then I can watch this new one that's coming up. So I'm like one screen behind. So I gotta watch it. I'm like one screen behind. I know one screen. That's not funny. I'm one screen behind. I want top chat. I want live chat. There we go. I've been on for almost an hour. You guys, I have something positive to say. I just booked an actress from Y&R. I just went to my email and stay tuned. That's saying positive. An actress from Y&R. Crystal, you're the one. My brother loved it also. I haven't watched it yet, Crystal, so I can't say anything. But I have all my DVR. I'm going to binge watch them. But he said he really enjoyed the season finale, and he came to see what happens, and how they're going to go from there. So that was you, Crystal. I thought last night I thought it was Leopardess. I was like, somebody told me to watch it. It was you, Crystal. Okay. So yes, my brother loved it also. All right, Matt Litchfield. How has Easter Bear been doing? Easter Hair was a hit again, as usual. That's yes, as usual. And I'm so happy people are still listening to it now after Easter. So I'm very excited about that. People are also listening to my shows, Fairview Heights. For some reason, nobody's listening to that all of a sudden, and the Grown Up Adventures of the Tooth Fairy. For some reason, that series has gotten a huge boost. It's a fun series. It's just one season, 5 episodes, but I mean, I just like I'll take it. So that's out there too. So those are all. I've noticed my audio dramas are getting a big hit last couple of weeks. They're all getting a boost for some reason. So I'm out there trying my best. Yes, Ethel. I got me. Somebody I've been working on for a while. We're trying. It's just been a scheduling thing. Part me, part them. But Matt came to try to give me this person for it's somebody I've never interviewed. So there's only a few people left on that show I haven't interviewed. I've interviewed just about everybody. Actually, yeah, just about everybody. So that's your only guess. But it's for tomorrow, and so if I do it tomorrow, I'll be released over the weekend. That was crazy. The whole season was great. I love it. I'm excited to watch. I'm excited to watch. And folks, the Easter Hair, Matt is in the Easter Hair. So if you haven't heard my show, Easter Hair, it's on all streaming audio platforms. You find your fine podcasts and other audio dramas. James, you do Dexter reviews. Looking forward to. Thank you very much. Um, I love talking to the stars. It's so much fun. I try to feel very comfortable, have a good time. Like it's like I'm you. I get to be you, like talking to them. I get to ask them questions you might want to hear. So the answers to. So I speaking of positivity. There are times I can't believe that I get to do this. I do. I'm just like I grew up watching these people, many of them, and not kind of the younger ones, obviously, but the ones I get to talk to that are the older generation. I'm giddy with excitement. I love it. I'm literally happy to be there. I don't phone it in. I'm fully present. I am happy to be there. Now I have phoned in a few interviews, but not with soap stars. Most people. But when it comes to soap stars, I love them. I love the soap world, and I love actors, and I love talking to people. I do. I love it. So I'm glad it comes across on screen because I really do enjoy it. I do have a good time. I actually I had a good interview yesterday. They're not actors, but it was we talked before and after camera, and I saw one of them in person later, and I love it. When people are passionate about something, it's so happy. My coffee and conversation. I'm wearing a shirt, Bonnie. Coffee and conversation. We sell these on threadless.com. I know. I love doing them with Miss Melissa. We have such a fun time. And I'm glad that I think Beauty Ashes also watches the show. I try to do we have good topics. We have some good shows coming up too. I'm gonna bring some guests back. We bring guests on every once in a while, but I like it. It's easy breezy, right, Bonnie? It's like we're just talking. We're having a good life. We do this whole talk about the '80s that's coming up. We were going back in time. It's a lot of fun, and we're having our coffee, and we're just talking. And I love it. It's my favorite shows to record because we're friends in real life. We've known each other for over 20 years. Like I've known her for so long, I'm like close to 25 years at this point. I've known her, so we've seen each other through a lot of changes, and we're planning something for our 100th. I think we're at 75. We just finished recording 75, and we're thinking about something maybe in person with each other. Like we'll be in the same room, and I think I'm going to bring my equipment, try to set it up, see what it looks like, and try it. So we're gonna have something like that. But yes, coffee and conversation. You get audio or video with James and Alyssa. We have a good time. So one of my favorite shows to do. It's fun. It's like there's no direction. We don't plan them. That's our thing. It's like just wake up, get our coffee, like you go meet a friend, and you just talk it out. Just a regular conversation. That's what I was saying. I'm like, wow. I do. I love the show. Yeah, I say yes. Beauty for Ashes watched it too. Yeah. Yeah, we always have a good time. We always have a good time. It's just a nice, easy, breezy show, like just friends. I said, because when we talked about it, I said, I want a show where I don't have to produce it so heavy. Everything else I do is produce. Like, just want to talk. Let's just talk. It's almost like our soap shows, but we're friends talking about soap opera, but like, just want to talk. Any topic we want to. And so we have a good time. So I do. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm glad you guys like it. I want to get bigger. I want to be a bigger show. So I got to think of some stuff. Because it's one of the shows that I really like. I like doing a period whether the view. I mean, it's rising, but I just do it because I like doing it. But I want it to get bigger. I do. I do, I do, I do, I do. And I'm also, speaking of positivity, I'm also trying to post here on YouTube all announcements. So you know what's going on. In my Patreon, all announcements. I'm learning to add that stuff in there. Like all announcements of stuff coming out, all announcements. I'm also trying to make sure I get out there because I heard you guys before, and some of you guys only follow me on YouTube. So I'm going to make sure you'll see a lot more posts coming from me on here. And what? Yes, that one's getting bigger and bigger. I love my What podcast also. It's turned into something I didn't originally mean it to be, but it's been like a confessional to me. If you're not listening, my show is called What. So you type in What JLJ Media, it'll pop up wherever you find your podcast, audio only. I think I did one or two shows, video, it's audio only. And it's like a confessional. I talk about all kinds of stuff on there. And I talk about it openly on there. I feel like that's my free show. I just do whatever I want because it's what? But whatever. And so I talk about it on there. So it's good. I might get a guest on there and say, let's have a real talk. I'm glad you enjoy it. Glad you enjoy it. But yes, and positive. So we're doing positivity. I am doing better. I'm starting to feel better. I'm doing what I'm told. A little bit of walking every day, resting when I need to rest. I'm doing all the things I'm being told to do. So that's all positive. Um, and I know that down the line I'll be back to some kind of semblance of normal. So I'm excited about that also. So we'll see. So those who are asking, I do have this arm thing that kind of hurts, but we're gonna work on that too. So much to work on. So much to work on. All good stuff. All good stuff. I have books coming out. I have music coming out. I'm working on a lot of new audio dramas. I got a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of stuff. I'm very excited to give you more. I have new shows coming out, old shows returning. The soap block will probably be not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm thinking the 15th. Is that what is next Sunday? No, Sunday's the 7th. But what's the next Sunday after that? Would you want to come on? Because it's well, I mean, it's not no video, it's just audio. So I guess you can come on. We can do a Zoom, and if you want to talk, you can talk. But that show, I tell you, that show is real talk. We talk about real stuff. There's no holds bar. We don't hide nothing. We talk about real stuff. So if you're ready for that, I'll have you on because I don't know what it is. Sorry, driving. I love coffee and conversation. And my other CNC cabinet. That's good. That's good, Sherry. You go, girl. You go, girl. That's right, Sherry. You tell it. It's all her C's. Cam and Kate, coffee and conversation. That's right. Now, I'm glad you guys like the show. I'm glad you guys do. I love it. This coffee was good at one point, but now it's not doing nothing. She's all, I like my other C's, Cam and Kate. I love it. I found the comic you're talking about, Matt Rife. He had me in tears last saw. Oh, good. Okay, good. Okay, good, Crystal. That's nice, positive comment. I'm glad you did find him. Good. Oh, he's only has some hilarious stuff. He has some hilarious stuff and very smart, clever stuff. So I'm glad. But I know, Crystal. I'll tell you something. This is a positive thing. I'm finding more. I don't know if it's just coming into my orbit now because I put it out there, but I'm finding more and more content with people who are disabled. I'm seeing more people with CP in the arts fields, Crystal, like all over the place. I keep wanting to tell you everything. There's a new show out apparently with two guys who are disabled, and I forgot the name of the show, and I did doing something. Like there are a lot of folks out there now. It's starting to happen. That's exciting. I think that's exciting. Like, why the F nots? The 14th. Thank you, Daisy Flash. That's the 14th. So we're shooting for the 14th. Was again see how I feel, what's going on. Shooting for the 14th. I'll probably make some announcements soon. I got to talk to my brethren and see how they and see what's going on with them. And congratulations to our positivity. Congratulations to Frank Moran, my co-host. He may have 100,000 emails, but his show X-Men 97 is a huge hit and very critically acclaimed. So I'm very happy for him. He gets to keep his job at Marvel. Thank you, Shelly Chestnut just gave. Shelly Chestnut gave our first donation this morning. Thank you, Shelly Chestnut. You are amazing. I'm going to change the title now. So now I got to raise. Now we're under 200. Okay, good. I can't spell. But I know you guys miss us and everything. These shows I love. I know, Bonnie, I got a lot of shows. I feel bad for anybody who's a lot of figures. I got a lot of shows. A lot of shows. I do. I do. You lost the cheese. No one can say James does not give you content. When there are folks out there who, they're coming to you and they're like, support me, support me, support me. And I'm like, well, what do you do for these people? Well, James Law Jr. does a lot for you. I do. I do so much content. It's like I do more content than all my colleagues combined. They'll tell you. It's not a secret. I mean, I'm the hardest working man in show business. So I mean, I'm out there putting all kinds of content. So thank you. So now we're down to 195. I love it. That's perfect. I said, I'll get there. We'll get there. You guys always come through for me. Yes, I have a lot of shows. But Bonnie, tell me just give me a couple more you like of my shows. Okay, guys, I'm booking the person right now that I'm going to interview tomorrow. I just got to type it in. Okay, I'm sending them the Zoom. Setting up the Zoom link for them. You guys, I'm so excited. It's going to be you guys are going to love this interview. It's going to be so good. I am giddy right now with excitement. I said I wanted positivity, and see, it begat positivity. So you guys are bringing me positivity. You guys brought me this guest. I believe it. As soon as I said let's go positive, this email came in. Okay. Seriously, I believe it. So I just booked it. I just booked me and put it in my thing. An actress you're going to love. So that's tomorrow. All my children want to live. Oh, you heard me, Sally, Miss Chestnut. Hi, how are you and Buzz Chuck? How you guys doing? I haven't been on. I've been off recovering. I've just it's my second time on in 2 weeks. Okay, like those. Yes, I got to do new episodes of those too. Actually, Bonnie, of all my children want to live. They're big hits for me too. Those are some big hits for me also. I love it. I love it. People like those two podcasts. I just put out a new Dallas one because Dallas, happy anniversary, Dallas. 46 years ago on April 2nd, 1978, Dallas debuted. Isn't that crazy? I was there. It's like, so I'm like, I can't believe I'm that old. That's what's so crazy. I'm like, I'm that old. I actually can remember it. So, Shelly, we're doing positivity. It's the positive show. I'm telling you, I think because everybody in the chat became positive, start time positive, I got this interview. I'm telling you, this interview I've been working on for months, you guys. It just has not worked out. But as soon as I said, let's talk positive, you guys brought the positive energy. I feel like you brought this interview to me. That's what it is. Yeah, we're shopping, doing our thing. I'm in the pain these days. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but we'll see. Yes. Oh, I know, Shelly. You're wonderful. You're wonderful. I know. They say it's really good. They say X-Men 97 is really good. They say it's really, 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 really good. And Chris, I say keep painting. Just keep painting and see what happens. You never know. That's all. That's all positive. You're expressing yourself. It's all positive. There's nothing wrong with that. Not at all. But yeah, I don't really watch that kind of stuff. But if I did, I want to support Frank. But I don't really. But enough folks supporting it, so it's fine. But X-Men, I said, they say it's really good. So I'm happy that he was a big part of it and that it's successful for him. He's my most successful male relationship. Always say, and longest one. So, and if you've been following me on LinkedIn or whatever, I have been posting some old pictures of me and Frank. So yes, Bonnie likes it too. Bonnie likes it. X97. I'm going to screenshot this and send this to Frank just because I think he needs to. He needs to hear this. He needs to see this. My buddy. He needs to see this. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna post it, and we have a group chat, me, him, and John. So I'll post it in there. So I'm gonna spread positivity to him too today. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, it's probably fine. Let's see. I gotta find my group chat. Put them all at once. That's really interesting. I know that I didn't know they were doing that. Okay, so I just spreaded it. I just spread it to Frank. We're gonna share the good news. Oh my God, sneeze. Oh, wait, it's not coming. Well, Shelly, that's what's so funny because we in the old days, there was such a thing as binge watching or all released at once. Remember how funny things have changed for us, haven't they? Now we're all trained. We want it now. I want it all. I want it now. Spam risk. That's right. Go to voicemail. So it's like, thank you. It didn't come out. But that's so funny. We're so used to now, like there's certain like I think it was what show was it where they were doing it every week. And I was like, wait a minute. I thought it was gonna be like the whole I just watched the whole season. I'm like, I have to wait. I have to wait a week. Like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This year was really good. So yeah. But there'll be times, I don't know for you, for me, there'll be times when I may wait a few weeks and then watch a couple episodes back to back. I not binge the whole season, but like I'll make it three. I may let two or three episodes go by. Then I can sit down, go in, get my food, my drink, and watch three in a row, and you're like, or two in a row, and you're like, okay, that feels oddly satisfying a little bit too, if you can wait. I've done that, but yeah, we're just saying we can't binge. You're like, oh, have a great doctor's visit, Duan. And again, like I said, it's I will do my best. It all depends on how I feel. But I'm glad you're with us this morning. Thank you very much. Have a good day. There we go. I love it. Well, we're trying to get the positivity is flowing. We want good blessings to come through. We want anything good to come through. That's what we want. Good, 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 good. I literally just booked an action. I'm so right now, I can't even tell you how excited I am right now. I've been waiting. I already have the questions ready. Wait a week. Yeah, no, that's the thing. It's like sometimes it's satisfying. It's like, okay, I can give it a week. I mean, I don't want to, but I'll give it a week. But it's kind of fun to watch back to back because there have been a couple of times where I forget. There's some shows like La Brea. For a while, I can remember what night this show was on. It's Tuesday nights, but I couldn't remember at one time. So I'd miss a few. My DVR would have two or three. I'm going, I missed three of them, and I'd watch them. Crystal, you're doing good. So that's a positive comment. I remember seeing Dallas. I watched my older brother. It's one of the good memories you have of him. That's a positive comment. Thank you. I like that. Yes. I have siblings I'm not close to, but I do have positive um, memories with each of them too, actually. So and there's times when I'm like, I gotta focus on that part. There are times when I had actually some fun times with them and some fun, crazy memories with some of them. It may not be the same now, but back in the day, there was there. So I try to remember that sometimes. So that's a good one because I like that, Crystal. It's one of your good memories. That's good. That's good. But I know sometimes, Shelly, when I forgot to watch a show and it's 3 weeks later, it's when I watched the first one and it ends, I go, oh yeah, I can watch the next one. Oh, good, I have to wait. I mean, I can actually not, if it's like if it ends on a good note, I can go, oh good, I can watch the next one because I forgot. I can watch the next one. So then after the third one, you're like, oh, it's over already. Okay. I just booked something else tomorrow. Another very positive thing. So thank you, folks. Two positive things have happened this morning. Thank you. One second. I need to take down the Easter decorations, but it's still on there. I got to take them down. Easter is over. I don't know what's next. I forgot there's no holidays now. There's no holidays in April because Easter ended in March. I'm like, what should I do? That's a good question. What should I do? Hmm. Oh well. Okay, whatever. I'm done. That's fine. Now I have something that wasn't so positive just happened to me right now too, but I'm going to do a positive spin on it. It wasn't meant to be. There we go. Some other show I was supposed to be on. There was a miscommunication. They never followed up with me. Um, or maybe they thought they did or whatever. So it's some kind of miscommunication. And technology does that. So I was like, let me reach out to them. I don't know what's going on. And now they're like, yeah, I'm not doing anything right now. But I'm like, okay, never mind. So it means I wasn't meant to be on the show that I thought I wanted to be on, and they're not professional enough. So that means I dodged a bullet possibly. So that's good. So I will accept it and not get upset about it. So I'm gonna let it go. Um, and they need me more than I need them. So there you go, kids. All righty. I have my GH show, of course. Well, yes, you're my GH people, and a black guy and a white guy. Yes, Oh my god. I Speaking of positive, I miss doing that show. My my co-host's on hiatus at the moment, helping out his wife. And they have a family issue, but they're doing better. So speaking of the positivity, she is doing better. She's a great person. I love her to pieces. They're doing that. They're doing fine, but he's not back yet. But hopefully he'll be back soon because I miss talking important subjects like that. We were hitting our stride. So, but as a person who understands family stuff that comes up, I understand that more than anybody else. So I understand it. So I have to give him his space. But he's one of my, speaking of positive, he's one of my favorite people to work with, my favorite people to talk to. Love his family. I get to meet them all. They're great. So hopefully I'll show you back soon. I know I'm gonna start re-promoting that show again. So block all my interviews. Yeah, the Star Wars stuff. We will. So Shelly, we will be doing Acolytes in June. I'm very excited about that Star Wars show. We will be doing the after show for that. Bad Batch season 3. I usually do a review on my Darth Vader's Your Father show. So I might call John. I don't think Frank has watched it. So I had to call John so he wants to do it with me and talk about it. And it was good. So yeah, thank you. My Star Wars stuff. Yes, my Star Wars stuff. Talk about the surprise of the season. I mean, I thought we're doing it because we like Star Wars. It's fun. As long as I get any views, fine. My Star Wars shows on audio are huge. Video, not so much. Audio, huge. All of them. And what gets me is I realized here's the positivity part of this. Like soap opera, folks like to talk Star Wars all the time. So they may have their main shows that they go to first, but then they're seeking other shows and other opinions to continue the conversation, especially when the shows end. That are like, oh, well, there's another Andor after show, there's another Obi-Wan, and they love talking about it, hearing about it. So I'm finding we so there's enough to go around apparently. And I guess folks stay. They like what we're talking about, they stay. And we are Star Wars nerds, and we have me, John, and Frank. We have a good time, and I'm very proud that. But I was just very pleasantly surprised that my Star Wars block is huge. I would say my soap block's first, my When Calls the Heart is second, and Star Wars is third. Those three franchises are just huge for me. Huge. I mean, I get thousands of views and downloads and listens on those. That's what just kills me. I'm like, but Star Wars, I just never thought. Hardy's, I get it because I've been there from the beginning. And I'm the OG. I'm the OG. I always love people. They came later and whatever. They do a little hall right now. So they're cutesy, they're cutesy stuff. I was, again, like soaps, I was one of the first one. Don't you forget about me. My voice isn't in yet. Because I haven't been, exercising it. But yeah, it's oh, I just closed a tab. I didn't mean to. It's kind of crazy. But we try. We're all, like I said, we're all Star Wars fans. We're all different ages, and we're not gatekeepers. That's the thing. And we don't just boo-hoo. We discuss the shows, what we like, don't like, we wish we could see, what what's working for us. There should be a balance. If you don't like a show just all the way through, then why do you watch it? I'm like, ugh, yeesh. But if you like a show, parts of it, then yeah, that's totally normal. You're like, I like this part, I don't like that part, I like this part. That's totally normal. And that's what set this whole course of folks. Yeah, I know. And Rock and White is orange. I know I should. Oh, they're always welcome. But of course, they have a baby now, and who knows what's going on there. I've been on almost an hour and a half, almost like the old days. Well, I'm waiting for a phone call that just has not happened. Right. It has not happened. I'm like, and then before so irritating my throat. So 90 minutes, okay. Folks, we're staying in there. Give you 1 second. Jerry Berman, there is okay, a nice hi Jeremy. How are you? I know. See, well, you can see me. You have to put yours in quotes. I can't see you. I put quotes for you. Nice to see you. Because I can't see you. Thank you. Thanks for kind of I haven't been on, I haven't been on in a while because I'm recovering. And so thank you for coming on this morning. I've been on for 91 minutes. I'm very proud of myself. I'm still on here. So thank you. We're trying to do positivity day. And it's a little hard. Some folks are quiet. They have nothing, I guess, they got nothing to say. Positive. Have a great day, Crystal. I wish you a wonderful, positive, wonderful day. That you have a nice, smooth day. I got still got to sneeze, won't come out. So I've been on. Oh my god, it won't come out. Oh my god, something is tickling my nose, my big ass nose. Let me take my hands. It just won't come out. Um, won't come out. But hello, guys. I am trying to raise $195. I've already got some people who gave me today, Terrence Matthews and Shelly Chestnut. Thank you. CashAPP Venmo. We got belts on seven. Um, Zelle and PayPal. I put them in the chat. I put them in the underneath. I can put them again. Any amount you can give totally works out. No matter how small, doesn't matter. It all adds up. I always say 100 pennies equal a dollar. So it always adds up. So just trying to pick a couple of things since I haven't been working. Obviously, I'm getting back to that now. And getting back to looking forward to getting back to normal, getting back out there and be doing 100,000 things I always do. So I'm just gonna so thank you very much for watching this morning. Make sure you like the video also. But it's pretty good. We have 15 people watching, 16 likes. So pretty good. I'm still live. I've not been kicked off yet for some reason. Some places kick me off. So I'm still on. So thank you. And I know all you guys in here are subscribed. So if you're watching and not subscribed, consider just hitting the subscribe button. It's free. And see what I'm doing. I have lots of content. Lots. I mean, that's one thing you cannot say I don't have. I have lots of content of all kinds. So have at it. Have fun. Work it out. It's good. So I don't know how I'm staying on. I mean, I'm waiting for a phone call. And it hadn't happened. So I guess I'll stay on to the phone call well until or the morning runs out. I haven't done this in a long time. I haven't been on longer than 90 minutes in the last 2 weeks. So we'll see how my stamina is. We'll see how my stamina is. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right, but we're doing positive talk today. So and it could be anything. Just could be just phrasing it in a positive way or being hopeful about something. I feel like so far you guys have manifested two great things for me this morning because we're doing positive stuff. Um, yeah, two great things just happened this morning for me while I'm on here with you, and that's amazing. I love it. I mean, it's already a great morning for us. Great morning for me. Great morning for JLJ Media, and it's only 10:30. I love it for me. 10:30 my time. So we're having a good morning for me so far. And you guys are in here, and we've had some really positive stuff come out. And I just shared it with Frank, the thing about X-Men, and our John was commenting on it. I don't think Frank has seen it yet. And stuff. Yes. Let's see if he said anything. Where'd it go? Let's see. Why can't I get to my messages? There you go. Yeah, Frank hasn't seen it yet. He hasn't seen it yet. So Frank hasn't seen it yet. So he'll see it at some point. So what are you guys gonna do today? It is Wednesday. Are you guys working? Are you guys having fun? What's happening today, you guys? Tell me what's going on. And just as we're sitting here, tell me what's going on. I'll just sit here and see my answers. What's going on? Tell me what's going on. There's 17 of you watching. What's going on? What's going on in your lives? Something, anything positive, like anything positive going on, or anything hopeful. I'll take hopeful also today. Are you hoping something will happen? I'm here to hear. I am here to hear. Like this should be a song. Here to hear. Here to hear, there to there. Write that down. Let's write that down. It could be a song. I'm doing a little diamond painting. What does what does that mean? Painting in a diamond shape? Or are you painting diamonds? I'm sure you're not painting diamonds. But I'm like, I don't know what that I don't know what that means. It's like a pre-done canvas, something you paint on it. Jeremy says, I'm working, I'm on my lunch hour. The only thing hopeful I can report at the moment, that exercise bike now. That is good. Exercise bikes are not cheap. I don't know how you got yours or whatever. Not cheap. They do take up space. So hopefully a place you can put it. And I'm going to be positive and say you are going to go on the exercise bike. You're gonna do a little bit each day. You'll make it a routine, and it's gonna help you. You're gonna think positive. It's gonna help you, Jeremy. You're gonna get on that bike. You're gonna ride it. You ride the train. You can ride now. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it where I like. My voice isn't fully in, but you get that today. A little bicycle race. If you know a song by Queen or the '90s version by Blue Chin, the technical version. So I'm assuming, Bonnie, I'm assuming you're typing right now, but I'm assuming it's like a diamond. You're painting within the diamond. I love painting. I got all my paintings are right here in this closet right there. I got to pull them out. Of course, you're working about survive race later. Things that will be help my health. It will. I'm gonna think positive for you. It's going to help your health. They say any movement is movement. Meaning they're saying going hard is not always the answer. It's just any kind of movement a little bit 8 times each day. We had this talk last night with Mika. I think it was Mika talking about cardio. Treadmill. Let's go on a treadmill for like 20, 25 minutes a day. That's it. You need to be on there for 5 hours. The bike too, just be on there for a little bit, do it, and you'll be good. And get them joints moving, everything. Just putting in a grocery order. Pizza and salad is good for lunch. What kind of pizza do you do for Ashes? And I have no groceries in my house either. So some of this money will go to groceries I get. I don't have any groceries either. I just ran out of milk. You start a new job at the end of January. Wait a minute. Oh, you started. I'm sorry. Let me read that correctly. You started a new job at the end of January. Okay, will continue to go well. I'm not going to as you know, it will, because when you first start a job, you're nervous, trying to figure everything out, trying to navigate your way through. And of course, you get used to it. It always happens, right? You get nervous at first. You're like, then the job becomes old hat. And you're like, remember that time when I first started, I was nervous. Oh yeah, anxiety. You'll be fine. You're doing fine. It's already April. You've been there several months already. So we go by end of January. You've been there 2 months already. Penthouse Magazine yesterday was saying, what streaming service was it on? For Ashes. Because Playboy was Hugh Hefner, Hustler was Larry Flint. Was that Bob Guccione? Was that Penthouse? I can't remember who was Penthouse. Tell me that. And tell me right back. Tell me ow, who it was. Which was which was it? My water. Which was there we go. Hey, I love documentaries. I watched over the weekend the Backstreet Boys documentary. It was good. The one on Big Bird, Carol Spinney plays Big Bird. That documentary was, oh my god, I was crying a baby. And I watched one other one. Those two and no, I must I can bring up the other one. So I watched documentaries this weekend too. Like the docus. So cheese, okay. So cheese, pizza, and salad. Sounds good to me. It's like a nice lunch. I don't know if I want pizza today. I was thinking about pizza. I was trying to decide, what do I want? Someone asked me that earlier, what I want for lunch. I don't know. I'm not hungry for anything. Like, like there's certain days you're like, I want this today. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty content. I mean, I could eat anything, I think. Oh yeah. But I have an hour and a half or something about it. So I can't wait for this phone call because that will change everything too. What happened? Hulu. Okay. Okay. Hulu. Bob Guccione. So I think I knew all the big ones. I've met Larry Flint, but I haven't met and Hugh Hefner. My daughter was dating a Hefner, actually, one of his nephews. But I don't have a Bob Guccione story. I know. My daughter was dating a Hefner Sinatra for a while, and I was like, dang. I was like, alrighty. So, but that didn't work out. I liked your boyfriend. Actually, I liked him. You have to check that out. I haven't seen that one. It's funny how those magazines, they were smut, quote unquote smut, all that stuff. but they really affected the social construct. They've affected how we look at women, how we look at men who look at women. They had such an interesting impact on the stuff. Right, family dynamics, how it all ended. I mean, they all went. I mean, basically, they all kind of went down. There is no Hustler. There is no Penthouse. Playboy is like a shell of his former self. But they were all hotsy totsy, huge publications that had influence on society. And it's just. I mean, there was a time. I mean, I remember as my old ass. There was a time when we were becoming this sexually liberated society, but then apparently went too much, and they said, "Nah, let's go back." Then the '80s happened, and Reagan and Reaganomics and Reagan America, that all happened. So it's kind of funny how that just we were going this direction, and they went backwards. The '60s and '70s were going; they were trying their best, and it just didn't last. I was already into magazines. So anyway, it's kind of funny. You put gems, diamonds on a canvas. Oh, actually, you do. So you actually are painting. So you're using gems. Oh, okay. So you're not actually painting, or it's the gem diamonds are the paint. Oh, it's interessante. It's like beading. This girl did a painting of me, but it's a beading. It's all in beads. Interesting. Okay. Well, Bonnie, that's very unique. I've never heard it for my entire life. I love this. I learned something new today that I've never heard of before in my life. So now I want to look it up. I'm like, there you go, diamond painting. Official. Oh yeah, it's like the beading. Okay, okay. Wow, it's beautiful. So Bonnie, I'm gonna show you something. This is all positive, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna show you something. A fan made this for me, but it's all in those little beads. It's me, but in beads. My go-to everything. This I cried when I got this. I thought this is such an interesting, beautifully from a picture of me. Are very. I mean, that's intricate. Look at all that to do that. That is talent. And her name was Brittany. Brittany Love you, Brittany, who made this for me. And she does these for famous people. So I guess I'm a famous person too. But it's just like I'm very proud of it. I have it hanging up on my wall. That's why I want to go get it. So I think it's just such. So I'm looking at this diamond thing you guys were talking about, and that's like amazing. Also, I'm like, how do you do that? Diamond painting. Never a million years. So learn something new today that I never knew. I know, I love it. I'm gonna hang it back up because I don't want to. I'm gonna keep it where it was, but it's. I'm very proud of it. Now, Jacarius painted something for me, painted me too. I gotta send him the money for that. We'll say that to him. But I love that. I don't know how you got that's very intricate. Time, maybe it probably keeps you calm because you're just like going by the like paint by numbers. It probably keeps you calm, and then feel as you see it come together how exciting that is. I totally get it. How exciting that is. Who that is? 110 minutes. Lady for Ashes, yes, she did a great job. And Brittany's a young Black woman who I used to work with at Party Radio. She was an engineer, and she is doing amazing things here in Los Angeles. And you know, I love my Black women's. You know, I do. I try to support them. So I guess there's some new Disney series called The Descendants of Rise of Red, and that's Brandy is in there. Apple. Like, okay, so that's just something new. There's a teaser for it on Plus. Um, one of the characters plays the daughter of Cinderella and King Charming. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Mhm. Oh my God. If you're from Vegas, I don't know if Sherry saw her at all. They are getting rid of the Bellagio fountain. That fountain is iconic. Been there for decades. I have pictures in front of it, videos of it, and it's for water conservation, they said. Wow. I don't know. Good question, Daisy Flower. I have no idea. I just saw that. I just saw that. They didn't mention it. I just saw that it says a teaser out. I don't know. It just has the sentence of let me see, let me look it up. Disney Plus. Let's see. I'll look it up for you guys. The Rise of Red. So Malia Baker, who was in the original Descendants as Chloe, um, is in this. So it must be a spinoff. Red is a so it's the Queen of Hearts. Randy's playing Cinderella. Okay. Um, Rita Ora is playing the Queen of Hearts. Jerry Smith's playing Principal Merlin. Kylie Cantrell's playing Red. Um, oh, okay, so it's a series. Um, that's so funny. So I guess it is. It is Daisy Flower. Like I said, I didn't watch the sentence, so I have no idea. But yeah, it is. It was starting. So the teaser. Go out there, look for it, Daisy Flower. See something positive. I love it. Didn't know. I didn't watch the first one, so I have no idea. I have no idea. So, see, there's so many shows out there. I know, but Brandy's playing Cinderella. It's so funny. So it's kind of a spinoff. I guess. Well, it's all Disney. I guess she was all. It's all Disney. So she get placed, and that's kind of cool. She's playing Cinderella after all these years, but grown up. And then she has her daughter Chloe, and then Red's from somewhere. And so yeah, so that'll be interesting. Okay. I wish I was into it. I saw Cinderella years ago with Whitney Houston and all that, but I haven't seen The Descendants. So there you go. See, there you go. There's something new on my show. There you go. Today. There's so many spin-offs and things and this and that. I mean, I love it. And New Kids on the Block have a new song called Kid. Oh, sounds good. It sounds good. The new song, I like it. Okay, NKOTB. Okay. All right. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's good. That's good. Okay, it's a good song, good little song. See, you never know, you can still come back. Anyway, hugs it up. So two new things. Remember a new song like New Kids on the Block and a new Descendants spinoff. The hits just can see positivity. The hits just keep on coming. I love it. What else we want to manifest? What's going on? But oh, I'm in almost 2 hours. Wow, I'm getting tired, but I've been almost 2 hours. Haven't made my goal or anything, but I want to thank the couple people who did give today. So thank you. It will help towards what I'm need to pay, so it's good. Maybe I'll be on later. Who knows? Who knows? It was like the old days. I hear my neighbors outside cutting the grass. It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles right now. It is. Oh, now we'll tell what it is. It's the weather. It is 68 degrees, 69. Supposed to be 73 today. That's good weather. I have to go. I bet I should go outside. I have to go outside at some point. I went outside earlier to film a video. Uh-oh, is that Tony J? Is that Tony J? Thank you, Tony J. I is that him? Is he coming in? He just sent me a thing so I can go down to 175 now. Let me change it. Oh, shit. Let me change it. Okay, we'll see if Tony comes into the chat. And let me change the course. 175. We're getting a little by little, we're getting there. And 175 is not a lot. And we're getting there. There you go. I changed everything. We're good. Has he come in yet? Okay, maybe he's setting up. Well, thank you, Tony J, if you're listening for this. Thank you. I appreciate that. So now we're down to 175. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Little by little, we're getting there. Thank you. We're going to get there. Oh, that's a big Tommy again. They said setting up positive vibes. So you must be just watching. Okay. Can't get on. Okay. I got something in my eye. And these long eyelashes. And I got this hair. Um, well, hi Tony. Thank you very much. You're in there. You're freezing in Indy. But how's it? We've been hearing how everywhere else it's cold around the country. Like I know in Pittsburgh, everything is cold, and I'm just like, wow. You're taking myself, you take care of mommy. So thank you. Um, and that's a positive thing. Tony takes care of his mother. He does. So that's a positive thing. We're doing positivity today. I know I would get more viewers. I know folks would be talking more if it was negative. And I'm like, I know that would happen. I know that would happen. But I'm trying something different today. It's like sometimes you need some positivity. We gotta put it out in the world. We gotta put it out. We gotta put more positivity out in the world these days. Because it's so easy to go to the negative. It's easy. It's easy breezy, cover girl. To go to the negative. Super easy. Super easy. And we all do it. I'm guilty too. We all do it. So I'm trying to change that a little bit. Well, making a trash can way over there. I keep making a trash can. So thank you. So we're doing good. So yes, do that. My mom's doing okay. I talked to her yesterday. I haven't seen her in a while, but I've talked to her. My brother has seen her. I had to go see her at some point this week. See how to put eyes on her. But um, I talked to her. I mean, and shout out to Flobo's mother. It's her birthday yesterday. I sent her a video. And Flobo's, I guess, is finishing up with Draped in Gold right now. Check that out on his channel. Check out Flobo Boyce's channel. Check out Dishin Day's channel. Check out Lounging with Tony's channel. Check out Albert Bostic's channel. Check out my other buddy. Oh my god, what am I his name? Brock TV, his channel, DC Sub Sanctuary. Check out all those channels. Check out all my folks. Alan Locker, Locker Room. Um, who else has a channel? Check out all those channels that are out there, of course. 104GH. I'm sure I'm bringing out some people. But check out some channels. Check out, see what they got for you. They have something for you. I just support my folks. I was reading a thing today. This is still on positivity, but I was reading a thing today. A black female writer for the Grio, if some of you guys know that outlet, wrote a piece on Amanda Seales, who I'm a fan of. And Amanda responded. So did the whole. I mean, everybody went off on this black chick. And how it was a negative piece on Amanda, and they're both black women, and they both are similar in how they actually relate out there, the writer and her. And I was just like, but the positive part I want to say about this, I love that people are seeing above that and going, again, where's the positivity? Why do we choose to write a piece that's negative, instead of having like maybe have her on your talk to her, reach out and talk to her and say, let's talk about this. Let's have a talk. Let's like make this into a positive spin somehow. Like I think it's just we don't do that enough. We go straight for the hits. With the hits. Let's get to like some of the, it may give you less hits. It may not be as huge and whatever, but if we all normalize more positive and uplifting stuff, I think it could really help. It'll become the norm. Yesterday's your sister's birthday. Hey, birthday to Bonnie's sister. And you can tell her right now where are we at? It may give you, I can't see the timestamp, but over 2 hours, you can tell your sister, James said, "Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Bonnie's sister. May you have many happy returns. May the world is yours. And you have a great sister and Bonnie. We have beautiful clear weather here. I'm going to walk around Black Lake. That's a good idea, Beauty for Ashes. I know we have. I need to be outside at some point. I do, and that's a great lesson, Beauty for Ashes, that everybody should do. Is that it's when you have a beautiful clear day, go outside, just sniff it in. I mean, it's one thing to open the windows and doors and all that kind of stuff, but like actually go out in it, get it, just let it all come through you. Let it touch you. I think that's a great lesson. It was just walking outside, just stay outside for a second, or like I said, walking around the block, or just stay in front of the door or something. Just like get outside in it, feel it, feel it. Tony JC, while I know you're listening, it's funny. I saw on Poshmark, and I had my latest Poshmark. The person who bought one was from Brooklyn. And I was like, oh my gosh, I put a little note in there. I'm like, oh my God, Hamilton Parkway. I love it. So it was kind of funny to send something to Brooklyn. I was like, of course you bought this thing that I was selling. So I loved it. I love Amanda Seales. I love Amanda Seales. I do. And I think, she's out there really advocating for Black people. Like seriously, she does it tirelessly. And to me, that's if you felt she's done some stuff in the past or whatever, it doesn't matter. It's like what she's doing now. She's doing the hard work. She's having the difficult conversations. She's funny. She's very smart. She went to college. She got some degrees. African American study. She's been around. So I do like her, and I think, and so I'm with you, Tony. I support her and all her stuff. I just think as a person myself who speaks out on a lot of things and runs my mouth, we know why folks don't fuck with us. Excuse my language, but we know already. And Amanda said, I know why. That the person who wrote this article missed the whole point. It was like, no, we know. She knows why folks are looking at her with a nose turn. She's not like, oh my God, how is this happening? I have no idea. Like, that's not what she's doing. But her overcall thing was like, why don't we just support each other more? And like, just why, there's other ways to, we just do things for clicks now. I mean, it's like just sort of, clicks. And it's like, well, can't we just, I'm just saying, I wish I was invited to some of these spaces. And it's one of those tough things because, I struggle with this all the time in the soap world. There's certain things I'm just not invited to. And so I have to go, but what the positive things I have, because it's the positive show, I have you guys. My numbers don't lie. They show up. People show up to my stuff. People show up to my Zooms. They show up to these shows. Show up to my soap shows are huge. So and I work with the networks. And Tony, I just booked an actress from Young and the Restless tomorrow. I didn't say who it was, but you guys all wait until I do it. And that's exactly what I'm just like. Oh my God! I got to tell him something. We get why some folks don't like us. Well, we get it. We're self-aware. People are self-aware. Nobody's not self-aware. They're self-aware. We know why. But just saying that it's still a shame, though, that we can't somehow still, especially when you're advocating for a certain. I advocate for the soaps all the time. Like I said, I'm kind of tired of the negativeness. I just feel like on what started this whole thing for you guys who came on later, it was that, and I'm seeing I only got 11 people watching. I'm sure if I was talking shit right now, I'd have 30, 40 people watching. But I'm like, no, I'm like, it's all negative online. No one is happy with anything. So it's just like, well, then why are we bothering? Like, why are we even, the soap should all go off the air because nobody's happy, so might as well get them off the air. It's like, it just gets to the point where you're like, wow, can we have any kind of positive conversation? And some of you guys so far have done that in here. You guys are giving me some positive conversations and positive statements. But I'm seeing it's not everybody's doing it, and I'm losing viewers. I'm not. I mean, and it's very interesting. That's sad to me, but it's very interesting to me that people want to come in and talk shit, and it's fun, and it's groovy and it's fun, and it's like a little shade here and there. But I'm like, sometimes you need some positivity. I'm like, cheese and crackers. So if I have two people watching me today and I talk positive, I will take it. That's fine. Um, and I mean, it is a safe space normally. Do what you want, but I'm like, you know, Amanda is light skinned, beautiful, and smart black woman. What does the light skinnedness have to do with anything? I'm like, okay, she's light skinned. Sure, that's yes. Like, enough for the BS. Yes, she is not for the BS. Yes, light skin. Well, but yes, she's a smart black woman. Yes, she is. I will say that. Um, I'm not exactly dark myself, but I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I'm brown, nice and golden brown. And I do know for some folks who are light skinned, which in my family, I have a bunch of that. They do have to seem like to prove that they're more black than some of us do, who are already just colored or darker. And dark skinned folks feel like they have to overcome. It's the color thing is crazy, and that's a lot of cultures. The color thing is crazy, but that's negative stuff. The positive part is we accept all shades, all hues, all skin tones. If we're advocating for something positive for a community, we'll take it. They do they do say that, and I'm like, we ain't falling for it. You got a drop of blood in you, you're black. That's it, kids. That's it. I'm with that. She identifies as black and she talks black about stuff. I'm not talks black, but talks about black issues. So there's no, she's not, she is part of the tribe and allowed to say what she says. And I know a lot of folks who are black who's are allies and talk about stuff too. So they're allowed to talk about it. They're always allowed to talk about it. But no, she's one of us, so she's working it out. And she knows. But she said herself, she has to sometimes go positive, turn a spin on it, and go, "I have you out there." And that's why I never underestimate the fans and the watchers and the listeners and the downloaders and the spinners and the spinners. I'll be around. I knew just what to say. Um, but she's like saying she's trying to remind herself that there are people who are rooting for her, like us, Tony. And so then I'm like, no, I'm on your side. I'm like, we are, yes, black is a true, but we are very different, very different shades and hues. I mean, my family alone, I mean, it ranges. In my immediate family, it ranges. So, you know, but social media gives them a 20% negative belief platform. They do. It's just like, but people, if there was no demand for it, it would disappear. That's the thing. If people didn't cover Trump anymore and just stop talking about him, he'd probably go away. If folks didn't cover all the negative soap stuff, if no one took the bait and didn't respond to folks who were just like talking negative, they'd be talking in the air. And at some point they would go away. I think they would go away because no one's buying into it. Or if every time somebody puts something negative out, people put all this positive stuff at them and drown them out positively. I was like, people fall for it too easily. They fall right into it. It's like, come on, let's you know what's happening. We're all not dumb. We know what's happening. We know exactly what's happening when someone and if some people, as we know, could be just trolling. They just want again, they just want to disrupt and not in a good way. It's like we know that happens. We know that happens. And I will admit, there were a few times in my past where I thought I I needed to say something, jump in, and I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. I'm gonna watch Abbott Elementary if it's on tonight. Plus, I need to catch up on Dark Side of the Ring. Very good. Abbott Elementary. I'm finally binge watching that. I'm catching up to that one. I'm just like, folks, we have to like. Let's say just if we just use our, we all have brains. Like, don't fall for it. But I will say there are a few times I almost fell for it because it's like you just they say something you're like, oh, I want to jump in so bad, but you do, and still nobody wins, and you don't win, not really. You just don't. That part is just that's the nature of the beast. Your intentions can be so like I'm coming in, I'm going to just do this, and then there you go. Beauty for Ashes. Shelly saying Dark Side Ring is one of her favorites. Let me get some orange juice. Orange juice. Be right back. Gotta get up. Oi! Oi, oi, oi. Oh my goodness. The guys are cutting a tree down in my neighborhood. It's crazy. Here we go. What's going on? I typed and I erased before I send it. I apologize. I tried mac and cheese. It was good. I haven't tried it yet, Tony. So you liked it. It was good. I saw it in the menu and it was good. I gotta try that. I understand the colors are thing similar. My mom, my older sister are Beyonce's color. And my two other siblings and I are medium brown, and it was never mentioned. First of all, what is Beyonce's color? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't help the shade. I can't help the shade. Well, it's funny. That's great. That's great. That's great that you guys didn't deal with it. I always tell people all the time, I didn't have that luxury. I did not have that luxury. So I um I didn't have that. I didn't have that luxury. So colorism was very big on both sides of my family. And my family from Louisiana, especially, one state over from you, Beauty, of course, all the Perry Brown bag stuff, how Creole are you? I mean, the whole Cane River side. I mean, I just, I've dealt with colorism in LA. Like I said, some of the most racist stuff I had has been in Los Angeles. And I agree with you guys. That's the point. It's like, it doesn't matter. Well, I don't have to explain to any Black person in this chat. You guys know where it all comes from, so obviously, and where the history comes from. But today, I don't understand why we're still carrying that. So I'm with you, B for ashes for sure. I'm like, we need to be positive and just accept we're all mixed up. Some people are going to look this way and that way. As long as they're not doing anything against brown people or Black people, who cares? As long as they're not doing anything that's against. Hi, Paul Freed. I heard a lot of rain in Pennsylvania. I did hear that. It was also cold. I heard that. But I'm just like, yeah, I mean, we should be able to drop it at this point, but again, there are certain fractions of people who will not let it go. And our own people many times won't let it go. So I'm all for that too. I'm like, we have to just can we just can we just be? That's what we need to be. Just need to be. Like, you can't help your coloring or your nose size, or your lips. You get what you get. And you can alter things later if you want. But it doesn't matter. You get what you get. I used to wish I used to want to be darker when I was younger. I hated being lighter. I wanted to be darker. But like, I mean, I think dark skin is beautiful, but that's like, why should I want to be something else? I am who I am. It's like, this is the color I got. This is who I am. And life just goes on. So it's just kind of, I mean, so I agree with you. So the positivity part of that is we shouldn't, at this point, be hung up on that stuff. We shouldn't be. Again, if you're out there for positive change, no matter what race you are, color you are, or gender, if you're out there for positive change, I will support you. That's all I care about. Positive change. Positive. We want positive change. That's all we want. No wrong. Yeah, no wrong. Simple as that. Oh, it's bad, girl. I saw it firsthand. It's very interesting. I said, just one state over from you. Just one state over. It's that different. Each state is different. That's one of the positive things. Like, every state has its own culture and stuff. I don't want us all to be the same. I don't want that whole. I don't want us all to be the same. Everybody's a little different. Everybody has a different attitude. Some I like them sometimes. They have different things. I love it. Sometimes I go to places because I want something outside of the LA experience. I want something outside of the New York experience. I want something out of the Chicago. I want to go places where I just kind of have the freedom the freedom to be. So I do want to. I like that sometimes going somewhere else where it's a slower pace and people just have a different attitude that's actually positive, but it's just not the whole. I love it. You talked to Cherie J. Wilson this morning. I told her about me. On her, she's that's it was amazing. She said, "Very good." I thought you never know. I've had Leopardess brought Maurice Bernard to me, so I feel so. Paul, if Cherie J. Wilson wants to talk to me, I would love to have her on my show. I was gonna say, am I following her anywhere? Let me look. I'm gonna look right now. So I'm seeing if I'm following her anywhere. I don't know if I am. Oh, and apparently it's my buddy Eric Braden's birthday. I have to make sure I send something to him. You guys are having like a little conversation. I like that about what is that going there.
A full-time parent, full-time job with full custody of two boys, full custody. I'm Mexican. When you're Mexican, that's how they spell it on your court orders.
She's living in Dallas with her family and friends. Okay, now I'm gonna look and see if I'm following her anywhere. I'm gonna look right now. Okay, I see. Um, Cherie. It's official. Well, I'm not following her. She looks good. Okay, let me. I'm gonna follow her. Okay. So you never know. I love you guys are talking to each other. So you guys are working it out. Okay, so I'm following her. Okay. Okay. So now I'm following her. We'll see what happens. We're just doing that. It is it's 11:30, so I'll only be off another probably half an hour. My phone call never happened, so I don't know what's going on there. Um, but I will. I haven't been on this long. I mean, since I went off the air. This is so funny. Okay. We have a half hour left. Still trying to raise some money. A half hour left. Okay, so yes, so Paul, now I'm following her. She has a cute. She looks cute. She has her husband. Everything looks good. Mhm. I am. I guess some of the rest things I love that. Okay. I'm just like, I now I'm following a couple people I wasn't following. Okay. I'm seeing something online that's kind of making me upset, but I'm going to stay positive and just go, you know, it's fine. If some folks do not want to be on my shows for whatever reasons, then they don't deserve to be on my shows. So, folks, what you know, I ask for folks to come on my shows and they turn me down. They give me excuses like, I'm busy, I'm doing something else. And then they're showing up on another show. They're not busy. They just want to call my show. So that's fine that I won't have my show. So when you ask me why so and so hasn't been on my show, sometimes because they don't want to come on my show. And I have to learn to like let that go. And again, appreciate the ones who do come on my shows. Like I said, we're trying to be positive today. So we're gonna stay with the ones. There are a lot of folks who do come on my shows and they do see value in my work. So we're gonna stay positive with that because I'm just like sometimes they will try you. All right. I'm watching, I'm going through and there 4 years ago there was a game. 10 famous people, 9 I've met, 1 is a lie. This was 4 years ago. Here are my 10 people that I possibly have met. No, it's 9 I've met and 1's a lie. So these are 10 people I listed. Whoopi Goldberg, Linda Gray, Boy George, Todd Bridges, John Cryer, Pamela Anderson, Charlie Sheen, Kelly Pickler, Derek Ho, Shaka Khan, and Tracy Ellis Ross. So folks had to guess which one of those I did not meet, which means I met the rest of them. Let's see what who said. Um, Everybody was guessing. It's so funny. Yeah, out of that list, one person I did not meet, but all the rest I did meet. Okay, let's see. Put it in there. Okay, get to watching. Okay, folks, just watching me. I'm on here looking at something. Okay, so I'm trying to figure something out. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me get back up here to Eric. I think it's his birthday today. Let's see. I think he's 83. He's 83. Shit. And Eric Braden is on. He's just like, he's working it out. He's 83 years old, front burner storyline, and he was working it out. We gotta protect Eric Braden at all costs. We gotta protect him. I'm not ready for anything to happen to him at all. I am not ready. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. So I'm gonna post it right now. There we go. Actually, Daisy Flower. Your guess is Charlie Sheen, and that is correct. I have not met Charlie Sheen. That's funny you got that. Why did you choose Charlie Sheen? That's really funny. You totally got it. That's you actually got it. That's so funny. That's funny you picked it. Charlie Sheen. I have met everybody else on that list. Isn't that funny? And then I think about that list, I go, that's pretty good, James Lott Jr. That is pretty good. Okay, especially my birthday. I threw. Just wish him happy birthday to Eric Brady. There you go. Honestly, I know this stuff right away, but I didn't go with it. Okay, you got 20 minutes, kids. 20 minutes. So far, this positivity has been, I'm appreciating the folks who have stayed in the chat and have talked about positive stuff. I appreciate others who just left or just kind of are not saying nothing. It's very interesting. I think it's very interesting. I don't know. I'm very happy with this episode. Like I said, we together got two things positive to happen to me this morning, so I'm very happy about that. So thank you. But like another 20 minutes and I'm off. And then another 20 minutes, it's actual. Okay, done. He was too wild. He used to party. Oh, I was wild too, girl. I wish I could say I had some moments myself back then. That's how I met some of those people. But yes, I just never, I've never met him. I've never met him. That's one person I've never ran across. Never ran across. I've never seen him in public either. I've never just run into him. Because here in LA, sometimes you'll see people from from afar. Never run into him. I haven't. But that's a very good guess, Steady Flower. Very good guess. All right, kids. 15 minutes or so. We're gonna wrap this up soon. The only. All right, kids. 15. I have tree cutters nearby, and I have tree cutters nearby, and I have planes flying over. I'm like, what's going on over here? Well, I don't know. I'm actually someone's supposed to call me because I'm supposed to do some work for her, but it's computer work. So I'm waiting but she's doing a bunch of stuff with her mom today. A lot of us are our parents, we're their caregivers, right? So she was supposed to call me this morning and she hasn't. So I have no plans today whatsoever. Because obviously I was recovering stuff. So I have no shows, nothing today. I was supposed to be with her. And my laptop's actually at her house. So I was going to see. I'm just waiting to hear from her to tell me what's going on. I have no idea. But one plan will be go outside, and the little bit of money I made today so far, I'll probably go pay a bill. Actually, I have two bills I need to pay. So one, I need to get my new ID. Yes, I got to do that. So that's 30. That's $40. And I need to pay membership for this thing. So I'll probably do that really quick, and then maybe go outside and look in the garden and see what's going on out there, get some fresh air, and just wait for this phone call. I mean, I was just going to do some little data entry work. So I don't know. I'm actually about 20 minutes away from the airport. A lot of times I jump the plane, so I notice them more. Well, I go back and forth, right? There's times I don't hear them. There's times they fly over me. They don't fly over my house unless it's a rainy day. They fly over my house, so I see them in afar. But like, we get a lot of helicopters, of course, because it's the ghetto. Um, but I like the planes. But it's kind of, it's like I said, I kind of like them. So that's what I do. But yeah, but I'm trying to stay positive today. Is what I'm going to try to do. I'm just, I'm a probably maybe I'll record some new episodes or what or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. What's just going on? Mm-mm-mm. Thank you for all the likes, folks. I appreciate it. I might, in the meantime, still go through some stuff that I'm going through and throwing stuff out. Today was trash day. I think they came and got the trash already. Well, the trash cans are out. I might just still try to throw some stuff away. Flo and I did a lot of work last week, 2 weeks ago. That helped me out. So I got some empty drawers. I'm like, yeah, fill the drawers. I gotta work all this. I gotta work all this out somehow. I want to change my desk somehow. I gotta figure this out. Well, I need a new ink too for my computer. I think I work on that also. I got lots of little things, like bunches of little stuff. Back. I might take down these Easter decorations. Your trash day, my trash day is always on Wednesdays. Isn't that funny? Yours is too. It's windy here. You hear it outside your window. That's always scary. It's fun and scary. When it's howling, you're like, oh my God, it's crazy. We had crazy winds last week. So I know what that sounds like. It's a trip. My poor plants. Oh, my plants. All right. Well, I guess I will end it now. It's like 10 minutes. We're end it now. So thanks everybody today for trying Positive Show today. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's so we will see what happens. That's very interesting. And thanks for joining. Some of you guys were with me from the beginning, like for Ashes this morning. Almost 3 hours on here. So thank you for letting me come on. When will I come on again? I have no idea because it's day by day at the moment. I'm not back fully 1,000%. So we will see. I love you guys. Everybody have a great rest of your day. I make my